Hey everybody, it's Moonbo here, coming at you with more Endless Scrap Mechanic. In today's video, we are in a little bit of a farmland here. As you can see, we've got a barn that I am dangerously sitting on the edge of the roof of. We've got a really nifty looking tractor and trailer over there, as well as some pretty cool and sleek looking silos. So we're gonna have some fun with that tractor. We're gonna have a look at see how I made those nifty silos, and then I am gonna give you guys a little peek at what is inside this barn. You are never gonna guess what it is. Now, it's only gonna be a peek though, so I'm curious. If you want to take a guess at what is inside this barn, let me know down in the comments. I'm wondering, what do you think is in this barn? What could it be? So anyways, guys, let's get on with the video. Alright, so here we are, starting off with this really cool tractor here. I had a lot of fun making this, and I've kind of always wanted to make a tractor, and with the mods, it makes it so much easier and looks so much better. So as you can see, of course, I did add a trailer here. Now, I'm telling you guys, the mods, they really change everything. So as you can see, I'm using the surface panels as like wood panels, and it gives it such a unique effect that you can't achieve any other way without the mod. So it really does give it this really cool kind of farm trailer effect here. So you can see it's all mounted right back here though, with a little bit of a double swivel and some suspension so it doesn't smash into the back of the trailer here. I'm using some really big wheels in the back. I'm really happy with the way that this turned out. As you can see back here though, it's relatively simple, just some suspension. And then on the front here, I really love this design. I have the kind of like the mud guards on the top there, as well as some really cool modded lights. One thing that actually I really enjoyed was up there you can see there's a light with a light on the side of the light. We got lights on lights here. I used a reference image that had that, so I think this is like a John Deere style tractor. Really, really cool though. So as you can see, I used the modded pieces here to make a really cool step ladder that you can walk into the actual tractor here. And this is one of the modded seats that we can sit in just like so. And as you can see, we have a wonderful little seat there inside the tractor. And so it pretty much just drives around. As you can see, you know, it's pretty much just your standard driving vehicle. It is really cool though. It handles extremely well. The giant wheels actually make it so much more stable. It's pretty impressive. And so the tractor and the trailer, as you can see, the way it tows it behind, it really does a good job of towing it. It doesn't cause much of an issue for turning. It really doesn't even buckle down. So you can see though, I can handle this terrain no problem. We're going up some hills. We're going down some hills. I think, you know what, we can probably even make our way over to a bigger hill here. Let's see if we can't kind of take this hill. Get up there. Come on, tractor. Oh, nope. Alright, I need some more power in the back if I want to make it up that one. So, it's a pretty cool tractor and trailer though, and I was thinking to myself, you know what, I mean, there's no point in having a trailer if you're not going to put anything into it. So I was kind of thinking, you know what, in this video, I'm just going to quickly design some type of like hay bales or something to throw in the back there. So let's hop out of this and start building. Alright, so for these hay bales, I'm going to be using some concrete here, as well as the modded like tiny little wedge piece. So I'm thinking we definitely want a nice rectangular size, nothing that's not rectangular, like nothing too square, I should say. So what if we throw some stuff there like that? And what I was thinking of doing with this modded piece here was actually making it seem like these hay bales were actually baled. You know what I mean? They were actually bound together with some wire or something. And so if we actually just kind of get it in the right spot like this, we can probably just easily paint it like this kind of a color here. And that is, I think it's as close to a hay color as we can get anyway. And then of course we'll grab the bottom here. So the reason why I'm leaving the sides with the trim and not the top is because I want to make like a stack of these. So let's quickly weld these together here. And it's kind of interesting. These can be used as like a prop around this little farm area as well. We can use these as like hay bale stacks just beside the barn perhaps. Alright, so that's actually a pretty cool looking hay bale, you know, and I think it would definitely look better though if we saved it and added a few more. So let's put hay bale just like that. I think is that how you spell hay? Pretty sure it is. So we got one there. Let's spawn 1, 2, and 3. and maybe 4, and I don't know, we got a whole bunch of them here. I'm trying to think, guys. So this is pretty much what I was thinking here, was we can weld these together, maybe? Let's pop a hay bale there. I was thinking of maybe doing a stack like this. So if we put one like this, and then we can always grab this one and stick it underneath like that, and pretty much just kind of repeat this pattern over and over again. I think it should give us a pretty cool looking effect here. I don't know if I can actually weld this many of them. Alright, so there we go. I've got the hay bales put in the trailer there. As you can see, actually, I welded it just on the one block there, so it's actually easy to just quickly grab it like that, and you can actually break it there, and now you have some relatively loose hay bales. And then as you can see right over here, I also put some of them next to the barn just for a little bit of that, you know, that farm effect. So I think that looks really nifty. So let's see now. I'm thinking, though, I need to increase the engine speed on these. So if I pop a hole here, I believe it was the rear engines that definitely needed a little more power. So let's actually max those out, and we'll put one there. And let's see what that does. A lot more power. I think it's probably way more power than really need be, but I mean, I definitely want to try that hill again with the hay bales. Alright, let's see. This is going pretty good. We got the hay bales here. They aren't really falling out or anything like that just yet. I have a feeling they're going to probably fall out after a little bit of this, you know, tractor off-roading here. Let's see. Swinging it wide. Alright, this thing handles really well. It's extremely stable. I mean, it's almost like a drift tractor when you have this much power behind the wheels. But all in all, really cool build. I highly suggest you guys check it out on the Steam Workshop, because of course there will be a link in the description. So that's the tractor and the trailer, though. How about we take a quick look at these silos and see just how I made them. Alright, so as you can see, these silos are extremely round. They're actually so round that I didn't quite have to make them, you know what I mean? And what I ended up doing was using some of these interesting mod pieces from the mod pack, and they are just these massive cylinders, and so they come in a couple different shapes and sizes. So you can see that there's a bit of a cone here, there's a bigger one, there's also another sharper cone. So what I ended up doing, of course, was hopping on my trusty lift and going up as high as I could on it, and basically just popping these down. So I put, you know, a bunch of them down, and what I ended up doing was going a little bit higher, of course, and I topped it off with one of those. So all you really need to do is put 3 huge things and 1 small thing on top of it, and voila, look at that. We now have another silo. So one thing I did do, of course, though, was add a little more touch of a detail. So what I ended up doing was just putting one of these long pieces down like this, and you can easily just kind of hop your way up to the top, and it's kind of fun, actually. You can lean off of this and like paint pretty much the whole way down, and then you can paint a couple more times like that, and there you go. We have an extra bit smaller silo. So it's definitely using the mods in some interesting ways. I'm trying to experiment as much as I can with them, and, you know, really use the mods to their full potential, and I'm having a blast doing it. So that is really cool. It really adds a huge effect to this farm area. Now I have this really cool barn, and it's actually a pretty big barn, and I have something stored inside of it. So I'm kind of curious. What do you think could be inside of it? You know, you might catch a glimpse here and there. It's a little bit of a peek. I don't know if you guys caught that. I'm gonna do one more 360 spin, and maybe you might see through some of these rickety cracks in the barn what that is. It's really cool. It's going to be coming out this Sunday. I really hope you guys enjoy it. It's another jumbo build, just to give you a little hint. And, I mean, it kind of goes along with this kind of, you know, farm, you know, thing. So, let me know what you think down in the comments, guys. So there you have it, guys. It is a really cool tractor and trailer. We made some hay bales to throw inside of it. We've got some cool silos that is taking advantage of the mod pieces as much as we can. And I have a barn here with a mystery item. So definitely let me know down in the comments. What do you think it is? So guys, I'm just going to go and tractor off here. So of course, guys, if you did enjoy the video or enjoy the build, then be sure to hit that like button. It'll definitely let me know that you guys are enjoying the endless scrap mechanic. And if you did enjoy this enough that you want to see more of it, oh, I lost my hay bale there, whoops, then make sure you subscribe for endless scrap mechanic, guys. And I will be seeing you guys in the next one, so bye for now.